Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the March 2024 edition of the 3905 Century Club board meeting. I'm WA6LBU, your board of director. Your chairman of the board, and I will conduct this meeting. We'll go ahead and one thing I'm going to do from now on, talked with Doug, he's on board with it, is odd numbered months, we're going to do roll call numerically reversed. I'll start with the 11th call area and work to the first. Even, I will do it the opposite direction. We're going to keep the president and vice president at the bottom where they should belong. Sorry, saw the shot. I had to take it. With that, DX.
VE3 CMV DX, we're here.
Okay, 9th call area. Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize, Roger. I can't even read my own agenda. 10th call area.
In theory here, AA0HF.
Okay. And now the best, Roger.
Here.
Okay, 8th.
W8NET. Here.
Okay, and 7th, Ron, have you popped in, or Randy?
WB7ASC, 7th area.
Without a hat.
Oh, no.
The 6th call area.
WY6N.
Okay, welcome, Wayne. Me, WA6LBU, 4th call area.
Oh, K9GWS.
Got a couple of us napping. 3rd call area, Keon.
KE3HAY, I'm here.
Okay. K9DOG with you?
No, in fact, I'm on my way to get her.
Aha. 2nd call area.
Here, AC2MT.
Okay, 1st call area.
First call area, AA1NZ, present.
Okay, and president
President, Shell 7OR.
and vice president.
Here, AA1NA.
Okay,
Like,
like everybody is here.
oh, never mind. I got it. Thanks, John.
Got it?
Yep.
Okay, and okay, everybody is present. For the first thing on the agenda will be the minutes. February minutes. During February, we had a regular meeting and a special meeting. We'll start with the minutes.
Two special meetings.
That's correct. We'll start with the regular scheduled meeting. Do I have a motion to approve that?
K9GWS.
Okay, second.
Alpha Charlie 2 Mike Tango.
Okay, thank you, Rich. Is there any discussion on those minutes?
I'll just spelling my last name, but that's no big deal.
What? Who? What?
FRAZIER.
Where is it misspelled?
Let's see. Or you may have fixed it since then. Yeah, I think it got fixed. That's okay. I'd read through it earlier and thought I'd mention it. So all good.
Okay. Any other discussion? Hearing none, we'll move on to a vote. DX.
DX area approves. B3 CMB.
Thank you. 10th area.
10th area approves, AA0HF.
9th area.
9th area approved, W9ROG.
8th area.
Approved, WNET.
Okay, thank you. 7th area.
7th approves.
6th area. approved.
Six area approves, WY6N.
That's 6 in my call sign, gets me every time. Fifth area approves, WA6LBU. Fourth area.
Approved, K9 GWS.
Okay, third area.
HAY approves.
Okay. Second
Second area approves, AC2MT.
and first area.
First area approved, AA1NZ.
Okay. Regular meeting minutes approved. Then we move on to the first special. Do I have a motion to approve those?
Do we get to vote?
No, we don't.
We don't?
President and Vice President.
Oh. See what happens when I start at the bottom? President. Sorry.
Approved KL70R.
And Vice President.
Approves, and there it is under elections report, KIRK. I knew there was one somewhere there.
That's close.
Yeah, that's close. I answered a vote.
I was just supposed to. I'm sorry. What is my error?
Letter F, elections report, KIRK.
What do I have?
KURT. Well, that's so close.
Okay.
Yeah, no big deal.
I'm sorry.
Everybody knows that.
I'll correct that.
It's your alter ego. Kirk instead of Kirk. Okay, anything else? Okay.
Oh, approved, yeah.
Okay. Okay, on to the first special meeting minutes. Do I have a motion to approve those?
W8NT.
Okay. Thanks,
Second.
Gene.
V3 through CMB second.
Okay. Discussions or corrections? Okay, hearing none, we'll move to a vote. DX.
DX area approves, V3 CMB.
Okay. 10th,
Approved, AA0HF.
9th,
Approved, W9ROG.
8th,
W8NT. Approved.
okay, 7th,
Seventh area abstains.
okay, 6th,
Six area approves, WY6N.
5th area, WA6LBU approves. 4th area,
Approved, K9 GWS.
3rd area,
Approved, KE3 HAY.
2nd area,
Second area approves, AC2MT.
1st area, first area, Tom,
Tom,
you drop off or is he still there?
Looks like he's
no,
frozen.
Having connection.
he's frozen. Yeah, he's frozen.
Yeah, he's frozen.
Okay. Okay, President,
Approved KL70R.
Vice President,
Yeah, approved, AA1 and A. Thank you for the proxy.
no sweat. Okay, well, is Tom still frozen, looks like?
Let's keep going. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, with that, that passes, and on to the second special board meeting. Do I have a motion to approve those minutes?
K9 GWS.
Okay. And second.
WY6N.
Okay. Is there any discussion or corrections? Hearing none, moving on to a vote. DX,
DX area approves, and Doug, N3 VEJ, if you hadn't noticed there, VA3 YKT is now on as well. John's with us.
Yeah, I got him.
Perfect,
So
thank
when
you.
When he renamed himself and turned his camera on from just being a black box called John, it satisfied my question.
Okay, good. DX area approves, V3 CMB.
okay, thanks, Craig. 10th,
Approved, AA0HF.
9th,
Approved, W9ROG.
8th,
Approve. W8NT.
Okay, seventh.
Seventh abstains.
Okay, sixth.
Approved, WY6N.
Fifth approves, WA6LBU. Fourth.
Approved, K9GWS.
Third.
KE3HAY approves.
Second.
Secondary approves AC2MT.
And first. Okay, still locked up. Now down to the basement, president,
President approves KL7OR.
vice president.
Approves AA1NA.
Okay, thank you. Next on the list is financials for February. Do I have a motion to approve those?
So move V3CMB.
A second.
W8NT.
Okay, is there any discussion? Gary, is there anything you want to add or any statements from you?
Nope.
Okay. We'll move on to a vote, starting with DX,
DX area approves V3CMB.
10th area.
Approved AA0HF.
Okay, 9th area,
Approved. W9ROG.
8th area,
Approve. W8NT.
7th,
Seventh area approves.
6th area,
Approved, WY6N.
5th area approves, WA6LBU, 4th area,
Approved, K9GWS.
3rd area,
Approved. KE3HAY.
2nd area,
Secondary approves AC2MT.
okay, and 1st area.
First area approved, A1NZ.
Okay, there we are. A little choppy, but we got you that time. And president
President approves KL7OR.
and vice president.
Approves AA1NA.
Okay, that brings us through that, and there is no old business. On to new business. And the motion, if I can get my computer screen to scroll here, 202403A.
Break.
No.
We
What's that?
got another order of business up higher than the minutes is for the election of secretary and treasurer.
Oh, I did miss that. I scrolled right down. I apologize. Speedier I go, the behinder I get. Okay, election for secretary, Monsieur Doug N3VEJ. I'll toss that over to Dean. I think you make the agenda, or the motion.
I'd like to nominate Doug N3VEJ for the position of Secretary of the Club for the fiscal year 2024 season.
And I'll second it and say thank you, Doug, for pitching in. It's the last 6 months. Great job, and thank you for doing that.
Thank you for your trust.
Okay. Are there any other nominations? With that, nominations are closed, and we'll go on to a vote. DX.
DX area approves V3CMB.
Okay. 10th area,
10th approves AA0HF.
9th area,
Approved. W9ROG.
8th area,
Approved. W8NT. Thank you, Doug.
7th area,
Approved WB7ASC.
6th area,
Approved, WY6N.
5th area approves, WA6LBU, 4th area,
Approved, K9GWS.
3rd area,
3rd area wholeheartedly approves. KE3HAY. Thank you, Doug.
Certainly.
okay. 2nd area,
Second area approves. Thank you, Doug.
1st area,
First area approves. Thank you, Doug.
president.
Not eligible to vote.
Okay. Vice president. Oh,
Not
that's right.
eligible to
Neither one
vote.
of it. Yeah, neither one of you get to vote on this. Okay. Doug, you is. Be careful of what you ask for.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Okay.
Where?
Thanks, Doug.
Now we slide down to new business. To motion 2024-3-
We need a
One
treasurer.
more. Need a treasurer.
No, we don't.
Doug, larger font, old eyes. Nice.
Okay.
I'm scrolling through this stuff and oh yes, it is there.
Are you following it on your cell phone or something?
No, actually, I'm on the tablet in this 21-inch screen in front of me. These words are they're big enough. I'm just going too fast.
You're good.
Okay. Dean, take the floor.
It's not my floor to take. It's yours.
Oh, okay. I get to make this nomination. Okay. Other than I'm going to nominate Gary for club treasurer. Is there any other nominations? Hearing none. Nominations are closed and we shall vote. DX?
EX area approves. Fantastic, Gary.
10th?
10th approves, AA0HF.
9th?
Ninth approves, WNROG. Keep doing great work, Gary, as always.
8th area?
Approve wholeheartedly of WNT.
6th area? Sixth area?
Oh, you skipped the 7th, did you?
Did I? Okay. Peter, I go. 7th area.
That's okay. I have broad shoulders. WB7ASC approves.
Okay. Now 6th area.
6th area approves, WY6N.
Okay. 5th area. WA6LBU approves. 4th area.
Approved. K9GWS.
Okay. I'm glad he at least approves.
I thought about
3rd area.
The third area approves, KE3HAY, and they have medicine for that, Clay. We'll talk about that later.
I can't fire you, Keon, but anyhow, 2nd area.
Second area approves, AC2MT. Thank you, Gary.
1st area.
I apologize. I seem to keep losing my connection, but I assume we're voting for treasurer, and if so, 1st area approves.
Okay, we are, and you did, and thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, and this is another one that the president and the vice president don't get to vote on.
Yep.
Sucks to be them. Okay, Gary, you're approved. Thank you. You've always made my life easier, all the way starting from the eyeball on up. So, thank you. Okay, have I missed anything else between this and the first?
We have committee reports. Does anybody, you want to ask if any committees, bylaws, members, or eyeball update, if any of those committees want to report, besides the business we have on the agenda form.
Okay. With that, is there any discussion on the committee reports? Okay, hearing none. Down to old business, which we have none. Now new business. Motion ID 2024-3-A. Constitution updates, which I think may be a typo. The bylaws call for the board to approve appointment to committees by the president. Do I have a motion to approve this I guess the motion's been made. Do I have a second on this?
Second, AA0HF.
Okay, is there any discussion?
WNET.
Go ahead.
Dean, you have a vacancy for historian. You have a prospect for someone to fill that vacancy?
I actually have two vacancies, the Centurion editor and the club historian. The default for club historian would be to the club secretary, as we've done in previous years. And with your thumbs up, we'll go ahead and reassign that to Doug for the next year. I think it's a logical place to put that position. It's not a big position, but long term, I think we've got some things to do for restoring history. Trying to find a historian or a club or a Centurion editor is a whole another animal. And I reach out to the board to go to your areas and see if you can't find some interest in this. It doesn't necessarily have to be monthly, but I'd like to get back to at least producing at least 4 issues a year. We'll never be able to replace Steve. He did such a really, really good job, and he just stepped into that. But anyway, I'm going to put it back onto you guys. Go to your areas and see if you can't find some people to maybe step up to that. So
I'd add to that, not only interested but capable.
Well, right. Well, in the past, I've been around the club and I've seen what previous presidents have done, and they've asked when somebody has stepped forward to produce some evidence of doing this before, that this isn't a brand new experience for them. And I would do the same thing. If somebody was to suggest somebody, I would say, can you show me something you've done before? Because it takes a lot of organization to get it done. So, did that answer your question, Gene?
Yes, and thank you, Dean. All good.
Yep.
Any further discussion? Okay, let's move to a vote for approval. DX.
V3CMB DX approves.
Tenth.
AA0HF approves.
Ninth.
W9 ROG approves.
Eighth.
WNET approved.
Okay, seventh.
Seventh area approves.
Sixth.
Sixth area approves. WY6N.
Fifth area approves. WA6LBU. Fourth area.
Approved. K9GWS.
Okay. Third area.
KE3HAY approves.
Okay. Second area.
AC2MT approves.
And first area.
Sorry, but once again, I lost my connection. So I don't know what we're voting on unless I can follow the agenda. So I'll abstain. I'm sorry.
Okay. We're voting for the committees that the president gets to appoint. Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'll have to abstain on this one.
Okay.
Clay, who seconded that?
I don't remember.
There wasn't one.
No, there was with this. That's a motion already. So, all we needed was a second.
Right. Was it AA0HF? So I was handing up.
So.
Okay.
Yeah, very good. Yep.
Okay, President.
So I think we did get the budget on the agenda. Did everybody get a chance to look at the budget that was submitted by Gary?
We have a motion for it on the agenda.
Oh, do we? Oh, you turned it over to me. I thought you were done.
No, I was
Oh.
getting your vote for that motion.
Oh gosh, I'm in step. I'll approve it. Sure, KL7OR.
Okay. Vice President.
Approve AA1 and A.
Okay.
I'm doomed.
That's okay. We're all getting older by the minute. Okay, that motion approves. Now we move on to Gary's budget. And the motion was submitted by Gary.
Second.
And do I have a second? Okay, thanks, Craig. Is there any discussion? I see Dean waving his hand.
So I've asked Gary to increase the budget item for website services by $100. We are going to move email services off our current hosting environment to a dedicated server for doing email. We've had a lot of issues with it. We're going to spread this over 3 years, but the increase right now would be just $100 for this first year. So he'll make the correction to the budget if approved.
Additional, thank you, Dean. Is there additional comments or discussion?
Quick question.
Go ahead, Ken.
Yeah, Dean, if you don't mind, can you just elaborate a little bit of the issues that we were having? Someone did ask me about that, and I had no idea what to tell them.
We are only allowed to repost 5 times an hour messages that come in via email. And this has caused a heartburn to the DX Bureau. I mean, it's, I can't tell you why the current hosting company did that, but like I said, we're only allowed to do 5 redirects an hour, and we can't control that. And I'm not saying that we need hundreds. I'm just saying is that our club, we need the capability of not having to dance around this problem. So Matt and I have been talking about it, and we're going to basically set up a new account that doesn't have the restrictions and move our club's email to that. It'll be like 3905ccn.net. So, for example, once we get it converted, the DX Bureau would be dxbureau@3905ccn.net, and it's transparent to everybody. So that's where we're headed. So because we're getting bounced back, we're getting emails rejected, we're getting all kinds of stuff, and so this just circumvents that. The secondary piece of it is that it also gives us a backup site, and Matt and I basically are going to when during the summer, over the summer, we're going to try to take backups and re-stand up our website on the backup site and make sure that it's all functioning perfectly so that if we do have a failure in ISPs, we can resort back to the backup site within a very short period of time. Because our website has become a really integral part of our day-to-day operations, and we can't afford for it to be down. So this basically would satisfy that requirement as well.
Makes perfect sense. Thank you so much.
Not a problem.
Okay, additional questions or comments? Okay, move on to a vote for the budget. DX?
DX area approves.
10th area? Oh, okay. Sorry, Craig, I'm speedier I go, the behinder I get.
Yeah, no, my fault.
Okay, 10th area?
10th approves, AA0HF.
9th area?
9th approved, W9ROG.
8th area?
8th approved with WANG.
7th?
7th area approves.
Okay, thank you. 6th area?
6th area approves, WY6N.
Okay, 5th area approves, WA6LBU. 4th area?
Approved, K9GWS.
Okay, 3rd area?
3rd area approves, KE3HAY.
Okay, 2nd area?
2nd area approves, AC2MT.
Okay, 1st area?
1st area approved, AA1NZ.
Okay, and President?
President approves, KL7OR.
Vice President?
Approves AA1NA.
Okay, that motion approves. And down to Assistant Director appointments, which is 8C. And it looks like the changes are the 8th area W8JCS. 6th area is now the assistant is Joe Miller, KJ80.
Second area.
And the second area is Peter Summers, N2XTT. Do I have a motion to approve that?
Motion to approve WY6N.
Excuse
Okay.
me.
Comment.
Excuse me.
Oh,
There
sorry.
is no motion required.
No motion required, right?
No motion required. The area director gets to appoint his assistant.
Oh,
Right.
okay. Okay, that brings us down to questions with the directors and officers. Q&A for that. Are there from the gallery? Are there any questions for directors?
I have a question.
Go ahead, Dwight.
I would like my area director to submit a motion next month to get you a damn teleprompter.
I have one. I'm just controlling it.
Sorry.
It's okay. Dwight, it's coming from the heart, I can tell.
So I have two things I'd like to discuss. The first one's kind of easy. As the board already know, basically I sent an email this past week. The board, not necessarily the club, but the board is in the process of sending out a special gift to Katie, and a letter with everything she's done. Okay. It's just, every time I think about it, it's really, really tough to imagine what she's going through, but she has made such an impact on our club. It's unbelievable. And what she did in the year and a half that she was secretary and doing the rewrite of the eyeball stuff. So anyway, that target is hopefully Tuesday. I've already approved the letter going to her. I think, did I publish it to the board reflector at all? If I didn't, I'll go ahead and do that when we get done. Okay, I'll do that when we get done. So, and then I have spent some time in the afternoon. And Tom, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so I've kind of greased the skids, and the club will accept PayPal payments for the eyeball and forward you the funds. You'll need to get connected with Gary offline, and he'll need to get a bank account to where to transfer those funds to. It's a private transfer, not a public transfer. And the fees are going to be on your registration of approximately $5 per transaction for the $100. So if you need to adjust your fees or whatever it is, just remember that you're not going to get $100 out of it. You're probably going to get like 95, 50 or 95. We didn't get exact with it, but it's about $5. Okay. But get together with Gary. Okay. And Gary will make it happen. And then hopefully over the next 24 hours or so, we can get the website as you see it stood up, so that people can start registering. I do have some comments about some of the things that are on that, and personally, specifically is the agenda for Thursday and the agenda for Friday. But like I said, give me a call and we can, kind of work that out. But I think we're doing pretty good. I will say this in defense of Tom, and maybe he wants me to shut up. I don't know, but Tom's in the hospital this week, and I think he's doing okay. but
Same, all right.
he's juggling a lot of things right now, and so anyway, that's my comments about both Katie and the eyeball.
Dean, for contributions to what we're going to give to Katie, can you let us know how we get it to you?
I posted a thing to the Reflector. You can either send me a check or you can PayPal me, whatever you think is right. And
Perfect.
basically, I will, if there's surplus, I will kind of figure out what that is, and we'll kind of use that if we need to do something else. So, and thank you, Ron. I did get your check. Of course, from the 7th area. How responsive we are. We set an example for others to follow, right, Ron?
Supposedly.
That's all I have. Yeah, Clay.
Okay. Is there anything else? Go ahead, Gary.
Yeah, so I just wanted to mention, I've been working with Ben, and we're going to present Peter with a special award for his 28 years of service on the board, which is pretty significant. And Ben, I just got it today, and I haven't had a chance. I'll forward it to you guys tomorrow, but I've got a mock-up of what it looks like and everything, and it's a really nice award, and so we're going to be presenting that to him hopefully at the next we should be able to present it to him at the next board meeting, because 28 years is, I don't know if anybody else has ever done that, but that's a long time.
So Gary, what I'll do is I'll forward to you any surplus donations we had for Katie to you to offset some of that expense.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Good
Anything
idea.
further?
Motion to adjourn.
Okay.
K9
Second to
GWS.
adjourn. Motion to adjourn came from the
CMB.
11th call area.
And
the
second was
second?
third.
K9 GWS.
Okay.
I heard KE3HAY first.
Okay. All those in favor, say aye.
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 We're adjourned.